guys, what's going on? It's Legacy, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay which is hardpoint on the map standoff. And I want to give you a quick few, or not a quick few, a few quick updates on you know, just my team and things in general. So first off, we played in a sponsorship tournament today actually, and today is Saturday, and we ended up getting to top 8, so quarterfinals, and we lost to a team who actually beat Deathwish. And if you're not familiar with who Deathwish is, they were like one of the top AM teams. Like, I know a lot of people say they were top AM, but they were like really one of the better teams, one of the best teams at Modern Warfare 3. And they have kind of like I think it's a brand new like full roster for this game. Like, it wasn't anyone from the same roster from MW3, but they're still like a really good team. And they ended up getting beat 2-0. And in the 4th round, when we played against the team that beat them, it was a best of 5, and we lost hardpoint. I forgot the score of the first hardpoint, but I think it was something like 250 to 180 or something. And then next map was Cargo S&D, and we ended up beating them 6-2 there. Everyone on our team did pretty well. Then it was Raid CTF, and they played really passive and defensive because we had the good side where you had the bottom flag and we had to pull the up top flag, and they just played so defensive. They didn't want to allow one cap on that side, so it was kind of hard for us to push through and get any caps. So they were able to keep it at a 0-0 for the first half, and then second half they would be able to put like 3 of us down, and they really just had map control the whole time. So they ended up beating us, I think, like 2-0 on CTF. And then the 4th game was hijacked hardpoint, and I did horrendous. Like, I did like the worst game that I've played in like a week probably. I think I went like 18 and 36 or something, and that was just, it was horrible. Like, I was getting frustrated, but I wouldn't let my anger get the best of me. I kept like a cool head kind of throughout the game. I mean, the host was pretty bad because it was Play the Nades host. He was giving all of them a 4-bar, and he was giving all of us a 3-bar, so that kind of sucked. He lives in Texas, so it's like a really far away connection. But I ended up doing not too good. My teammates did alright, and I'm glad we all stayed positive throughout the game, even though we lost. But we did end up losing. I think we lost something like 230 to like 180. So it was a very close game, or not very close, but it was a relatively close game. We put up a good fight, and for being a team that's never really played before, like all 4 of us as a roster, I think we did fairly well. And I think this might be the roster that I go to Dallas with, because Play the Nade lives in Dallas. Alpha already has his plane ticket to Dallas, and I'm pretty sure if I go to Dallas, I can convince Panic Instinct to go, because he has the money to do it, and I think that he'd be more than willing to do it as well. And yeah, so I think we did fairly well. We actually had a really good gameplay. I was gonna upload for you guys, which was Yemen Hardpoint. It was the first round, or really second round. We had a bye first round, and we were down, I want to say like 90 to 210, and we were like, I mean, at that point you're like, okay, well, we've pretty much lost. Like, no matter how well you perform, they can just sit on the new hardpoint or something, or just get like 4 or 5 points here and there, and it'll eventually add up to 250, and they'll probably end up beating you. But we held down 3 hardpoints in a row, and were able to come back and win 232 to 229, and the time ran down, and it was ridiculous. I really wanted to upload that gameplay, but I think they had game recording off, so I was kind of pissed off about that. It was a really, really good gameplay too. I didn't do that great. I mean, I went like 34 and like 29, so I didn't have like a shit ton of kills, but I was playing the objective, running sub, and just as a team, we did like fairly well in this tournament. So I'm proud with what we did, and I'm pretty happy with this roster because you know, Alpha, his connection really blows. Like, he's pretty much always on a 3-bar, and he rarely goes positive. And I don't want to sound like a dick saying that, but it's kind of true because his connection is pretty bad, and he doesn't really have the best shot in the game. But it makes up for it because he's a smart player with what he does. It's kind of like Rambo, I guess. So Alpha's he's a good player, and he never really loses his cool. I mean, he gets frustrated, but he never does anything stupid. Then there's Play the Nade, who's pretty much the exact same thing. Nade drops random VSATs, and it's just amazing. Like, we'll be playing this hardpoint game or something like that, and say we're struggling to get the hardpoint, they'll be like, alright, I got a VSAT, you want me to call it in? It's like, what the fuck, when did you get a VSAT? And it's just like, I mean, it's awesome that he has VSATs and all that, but he's like a really good all-around player. He can run sub, he can run AR, he's able to anchor, slay, run OBJ, anything you need him to do, he can do it, and he's just, you know, in general, a great player and never loses his cool as well. He's also very, I guess, cool-headed, I guess, or whatever the word is. He doesn't let his emotions get the best of him in a game. And same thing with Panic Instinct. By the way, if I said Billy before, I meant Panic Instinct. So, yeah, in this game, I think we went 250 to like 100 something. So, as you can see, we're pretty much dominating right now. And I really want to talk about my role right now. So I used to slay in like all past games, like all past CODs pretty much, and in this game it's just weird. I feel like some maps I can run OEJ, some maps I can slay, and some maps I'm better anchoring. And it kind of fucks with my team by doing that, because, you know, they're like, alright, well, Nade's gonna run an AR because Legacy has a sub out, but if I end up taking an AR out, then it kind of fucked us over, because now we have 3 ARs, and it's like, I don't know, it's weird, because I kind of do my own thing with what guns I'm using and what role I'm playing, and I don't know, I feel like it could potentially screw over my team, like, big, if I end up, you know, continuing this, like, thing that I'm doing, rotating between classes. But I think what I'm going to do for right now is just really stick to a sub. I like using the MSMC. I like playing in the hard point instead of around it. And I just think I'm a better objective player than I am a slayer. I mean, I have a great shot. I'm a good slayer. I know how to hold down spawns and all that, but I really think that I'm much better as an objective player, because I can drop VSATs. Like, there was one game we played on hardpoint for this tournament where I ended up dropping 2 VSATs in 1 life. And I think I got like 5 kills in that life just because I was like hill juggling, and I'm just like a smart objective player. So I think I'm just gonna stick to objective, and yeah. So tomorrow we have a 360 icons tournament, and I just realized now that it's kind of fucked up. It's called competitive test, which means that they're testing out a bunch of shit. So they added like cargo hardpoint, they added demolition, domination, the FAL select fires allowed, all that shit. So it should be an interesting tournament. I think if we don't do that, well, which we probably won't, because it's like a random ass rule tournament, we'll probably just scrim and all that, and I'll have some gameplays for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, please give it a like. And this is Legacy, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace, love you.